why these shoes have so many shoelaces. What is good, YouTube? It is Leon from Sneaker Klinic. I already got a gum in my mouth, but make sure that you have fresh breath whenever you're doing a shoe cleaning. So today we're gonna do this pair of dunks. Hold on. Nike Dunk Low LTHR/OW. Ouch. Yes, off-whites. Some of you hype beast resellers, you guys know that this sold out really quickly. What you need is solution, kapow, some water, put some solution in there so it gets nice, foamy, and bubbly. Because this shoe actually isn't that dirty to begin with, my customer gave me this pair and he wants a full premium clean. Let me show you how the stinky insoles look like. All right, some foot evidence. We're gonna get rid of that crap. Remove both insoles. Put the shoe tree back inside. The reason why you want to do that is because when you're cleaning the shoes, you need to have some pressure on the toe area. You don't want it to scrunch up like this because then you're causing more creases. So I'm gonna continue cleaning the entire upper and midsoles using the soft bristle brush, just trying to get this done. I'm tired already. I don't want to do this shoe. It's not even dirty. Why am I doing this? Check this out. The little dirt there. Make sure you grab a clean cloth, dip some of it in the solution, use your finger, start rubbing all around the midsoles. That's going to do a better job than using a stiffy brush. The outsoles, it's not too bad. There's no rocks and pebbles. I can go ahead and just use the stiffy brush. Oh yeah. These laces, oh my God. The reason why I'm leaving the laces on, you guys should already know I tend to leave the laces on, especially right now. I have so many crap to remove. I'm lazy, I just don't want to remove the laces. I'm gonna do that later when I do my second round, after I'm finished doing the first round using the soft brush. So let's go ahead and start cleaning. Do not use the soft bristle brush for the bottoms, because I don't want to get my brush dirty. Grab your not so safe multi-use tool. In this case, I have a little flat screwdriver. I'm just going to pick all that gunk and dunk, gunk and dunk off. Oh my God, I need to charge my customer more for this. Ugh. Boop. All right, nice. I can tell you right now, the stiffy brush is not gonna clean that off, so you're gonna need to do some hand work first. Yeah, there's another right over there. Let's get that out. Oh crap. Now there's no right or wrong. You can start cleaning the insoles, you can start cleaning the interior, but in this case, just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm gonna start working on the midsoles and then the outsoles. So grab your stiffy brush. If you don't have one, go buy one. And then just start cleaning the midsoles. Just don't hit the leather because you don't want to damage it, especially this is an expensive pair of off-whites. All right, clean the midsoles all around. Honestly, in my opinion, the stiffy brush doesn't really do a complete cleaning job. At least for this particular midsole. Look, you still see scuffs. Come on, Rejuvenator. Get a better brush. I like to use hand detailing because you can just put pressure with your finger. But the good thing about stiff brushes is it does get into the little crevices. The stitching does get cleaner. So I tend to do like 2 to 3 rounds of this. I like to hold it like this and start anywhere actually. Let's just test the spot. Let's see how clean it gets. It's like playing a violin. Now, the dunks, they do have the outsole basically like the Air Jordan 1s. So I like to target all the areas, turn the shoe around, aim the brushes, follow the grooves, all right? Don't just hold it one direction. Do multi-direction. That's the only way you're gonna get every single little crevice clean. And because, check this out, you got grooves going this way, So what I like to do is hold the shoe like this in front of you, aim the brush, okay, following the lines of the grooves. And I just basically seesaw back and forth to get all that little stuffy inside gone. And then of course when you're working the buttocks, make sure you turn it up, do this, and then keep going, right? Just follow the outsole. That's the best way to get it clean. I'm hungry, I'm gonna take a break. Asian bun. See that pivot area? Just go in circular motions. Now I know some of y'all are like wondering, Leon, I saw Reshoevnator's tutorials of cleaning a dirty pair of dunks. And they did the pre-treatment, right? Hand cleaning first. And then they just threw the shoe in the laundry machine. And then it's all good to go. Honestly, it depends on the shoe, the material, the color, of course. I would not recommend throwing shoes in the laundry machine every single time. It does get it clean. It's a deep clean for sure, right? But at least for this pair, it's not very dirty. I don't like throwing it into the laundry wash because it really, I don't know. Sometimes it could actually damage the shoes in the long run. Yeah, so some of the companies, like the brands, they're like, don't ever put shoes in the laundry machine. It's not recommended. Always hand clean it if you need to, using mild soap, sneaker cleaning solution. Am I bashing on Reshoevnator? Honestly, not really. I mean, they do get their stuff clean, don't get me wrong. But since last year, I have not actually used the laundry machine at all. I just do hand cleaning. My customers are happy, and that's the most important thing. That's why I like working in the kitchen, because when you're hungry, just grab a snack. Neglecting my elbow, right? It's probably gonna have arthritis when I get older. Having a great time. I like cleaning outsoles. Whew. Ooh, ugh, my elbow. All right, that's why it's good to be ambidextrous. Use your left hand if your right hand is sore, giving up, don't want to do it. Just man, it's gonna take a while. Still working the same side. Am I sweating? I'm actually sweating. This shows you that I'm working hard. If you're not sweating in your armpits, you're not working hard enough. Wiping the dunks. All right, so side by side comparison. I just finished this side, the first round only. Check it out, peekaboo. Big difference already, right? But not done. I still need to do hand detailing, which is grabbing a tool, wrap around the cloth, go through every groove, and then when I'm done, I'm not even done. I use the stiffy brush again to do the final round to make sure I didn't miss anything. Insoles, AKA sock liner. Grab the medium brush, dip it in the same dirty solution, but who cares because it is the Insoles. 2020 Off-White Y 2013. All right, I don't care what that means. Just test the spot here with the medium brush. I want to see if it makes a difference. Just go back and forth, right? It's like massaging, I don't know, massaging something. All right, so, okay. Let's wipe it. Let go, stiffy brush. Clinging on to everything, including my Kirkland clean cloths, which is no longer clean anymore. See that? It's definitely dirtier now. I think I made a boo-boo. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the entire insoles. Just do the first round first, and then give you a side-by-side comparison. This is the one I'm not gonna do, the left side. So let's go ahead and finish this off. All right. Yeah. This is not fun. Now I never, ever clean the bottom of the insoles because that's extra work. But I think this insole's pretty cool. It's the exact same design as the outsole. And the material is, you know, I don't know, polyurethane. It's not that kind of soft, crumbly kind of foam. So it's safe to just use the medium brush over this. And it's not dirty, so I might as well just clean it. Top, I just finished. Bottom, I'm not gonna do. Yeah, you can see. But evidence, it's disappearing. I'm gonna let this dry, and the second round is basically using the same brush, but clean solution. Go over it again, let it air dry, and you should be good to go. Forgot to show you guys. Check that out, the blue dark leather there. Yeah, it's got some dents on the leather. It's like some kind of flaw. I don't really care because I don't like these shoes, right? Off-whites. How's the bottoms? It's drying. All right, this is the one that I cleaned earlier. Now, check that out. When it's drying, you can start seeing the surface. It's got some dirt stains on it still. So that's why I'm telling you guys you need to hand detail it because catch my freaking breath. The stiffy brush won't do everything. All right, put this aside. Take out the shoe tray. Oh, carefully. Who cares about the laces? Now, I'm going to remove all the laces, all 4 laces. Oh my God, shoes that have more than two laces, just why? All right, apparently, maybe it's got firewire inside the leather. I don't know. It's Off-White's design. Unnecessary extra shoelace support for a shoe. Actually, maybe it's useful. I don't know. I don't skateboard, so maybe skateboarders, they actually ask for double laces. Now, remove the blue one. Once you remove the spaghetti mess, and just hand detail the shoelaces. I like to dunk it into a brand new solution filled with Dawn and water. You can still use Rejuvenator or Jason Mark, whatever sneaker cleaning product that you have. Let it air dry and then repeat as necessary. In this case, I'm not going to repeat because I'm already tired undoing the laces. I don't want to spend so much time cleaning it, especially when it's dark color. You don't even have to clean it. If Lee was here, he would make fun of this. Shoelace. Yeah, okay. I get it. You might as well just print a freaking thing that says, shoe. Outsole. Insole. Leather. Fabric. Swish. Oh wait, they do have one that says swish. 15 minutes later. I wonder if skateboarders really did ask for so many laces in a shoe. Does it add support? Maybe. I don't know. Does Virgil... Alright, you guys are probably hating on me because I'm hating on the shoe. But I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm just letting my honest opinion out. You know me, when I do my sneaker reviews, old school, good stuff, not all this collabs and hype stuff. Once I'm done cleaning the interior, I'm gonna let that dry. And the next day, whatever, when it's ready, I'm gonna grab a clean bowl of solution and give it a second round. I'm surprised, not a lot of Asian hair in this pair. That rhymed. I noticed something. Look at this. There's a this silver number 2 on the tongue, and on this one, same thing. There's a number 2 right there. Number 2. Spaghetti cleaning time. You're gonna need Dawn. So I filled this bowl with a lot of water. So you don't need a lot because this is not cheap, even though it is cheap. But to me, it's not cheap. So I'm just gonna, yeah, it's good enough. Close the lid. Just twirl it around with your finger. And just soak the laces in there. In this case, I don't really have to worry about the color coming out because, I don't know, it better not come out. All right, just leave it there for like 15-20 minutes. Let it soak. And when it's good, take it out, hand clean it until you're satisfied. And I think that's about it. I don't know what else to say. If you guys really want to know the before and after comparison of this particular shoe, go ahead. Asian hair. No, wait, this is my Asian hair. Go ahead and check out my Instagram at sneaker.klinic. I post all my work there, all the work that I've done for my customers. Another Asian hair. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for another one. Clean up your mess. Make sure you don't leave any crap around. Just like Lee, he always leaves crap around. Honeycomb cereal, boo-boo, evidence all over. I'm going to just put everything back because that's what I tend to not do. I only put stuff away in front of the camera. Let this dry on its own. If you guys like to admire this, here we go. Just do that. I don't know. Yeah. And of course the laces, background, rejuvenator, foreground. There you go.